Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to It's the SPORTIFY Show, yo! Spotify! Spotify!
What up? It's your boy, The Real Ghost, back at it again. We're here with the Dozer from Bare-Knuckle Ice. Tune in, follow us on the Facebook, the SPORTIFY Show, and YouTube, SPORTIFY Show. And here we got Crash Love on the bottom, me. And how you doing, Dozer?
Good, brother. How y'all doing?
Good, good, good.
I'm doing amazing.
All right, you got any questions for him, Crash?
Well, how do you manage to keep your balance while trying to fight on the ice?
It's like anything else, man. Any sport you do, there's different things with your footwork that if you don't do it regularly, it would be hard. Like if y'all got on there, it'd be hard. But skating my whole life, it's just like second nature to me. There's a lot of different training though. It's not the same. You don't punch the same like you do in a bare knuckle boxing fight, or MMA fight. It's a little different. So you definitely do got to train those legs a little different to be used to squatting down and getting in there.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. So it's a different technique in a way of the traditional bare knuckle.
100%. You don't punch the same way you do on ice that you do in a ring.
I know if I get in that type of ring, because I don't know how to skate, I already beat myself up just falling down before I even get to the opponent. I can't do that. One time I bought skates. It was a discount through my bank, and I didn't even use them. I just took one of my friends, because he never did it before. He ended up skating, and I just ended up on the sidelines because I'm like, yeah, I couldn't do it.
I mean, that's what makes this sport badass, man. That's what makes the sport badass, is not everybody can do it. You could be the baddest son of a bitch in the UFC, the baddest guy in bare knuckle boxing. Come over the bare knuckle ice wars, different story.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even know there was a such thing called Ice Wars until I seen you and I added you, and we just hit it off from there. But have you did any fights yet with the bare knuckle Ice Wars yet? Or
yeah, we had one in Michigan back on the 14th of June. We got another one coming up October 10th. So that'll be a good one.
How was that? How was it?
It was fun, man. It was a good time. It was a banger. A lot of good fights, a lot of action.
Nice.
What's your record?
0-1 right now. I didn't get the decision on the last one. I mean, I thought I got it. Everybody else thought I got it, but the judges didn't think to seem that way. So it happens. Move on to the next one.
Right. What are some things you learned from your last fight?
Don't leave it to the judges.
Hey.
It sounds like you think it was rigged.
No, nothing's rigged, brother. But judges got opinions, and a lot of the score system was new, it was different, so I get it. No sweat off my back. Move on to the next one.
Nice.
So, could you kind of tell us, because I know how it is when we're boxing and UFC, but could you tell us how the score system works with y'all?
So from what I was just sent, they did switch it up after that card because there was a couple things that needed to be touched up and tweaked. From my knowledge, I haven't really studied it too much yet, but from my knowledge, it's all about pressure, who's controlling the fight. It's basically like boxing, except they just added in, pressure, because on the ice, it's very hard to. You could stand there and bang in the middle, and then, that's not real. That's not pressure. That's just two people banging. But if one guy's persistently moving forward and putting the pressure on them, then they consider that. So that's definitely something that they tied in there.
Yeah, I can just imagine. Just keep your balance most of the time and focus.
It's definitely a
So
harder
it's really
sport to
more about
score.
control. So it's a
So
really, really a lot. It's about like more about control. Who has more control of the fight?
yeah, it's control, it's damage. You know, if someone's just sitting there getting beat up, then you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah. What made you pick Ice Wars compared to the actual bare knuckle in the ring?
So that's the funny part. I'm actually going to be making the transition over soon. I don't know exactly when yet, but I will be making that transition soon. This popped up years ago and hit my radar, and I talked with a couple of the original guys, and they were going to try to get me in there. Then they had a little hiatus between that fight and now and the last fight. But when they got that card together, I was one of the phone calls they made.
Okay.
So it's probably different training techniques from the actual Ice War. So you think you're excited when you do transfer over? It's going to be the same mentality or better in what you learned from the ice?
It's a different sport, man. And throwing a punch is throwing a punch. I get it, but the way you follow through with a punch, the mechanics behind the punch, it's two different things. You can't rotate all the way through with the punch.
Right.
You can't pivot on the foot as easy. You can't put all the weight on that back foot when you're throwing a right. That all that stuff changes.
Nice. Tell us your daily routine, how you prepare yourself for that fight or that card you're about to draw.
So it depends on the day. I mean, everything changes. Some days, if my knees are hurting, I ain't running every day. But the most part, if everything's good and I'm straight healthy, it's a run in the morning between 1 and 4 miles. Depends how I'm feeling. I hit the gym. Then I'm hitting. I'm either doing some sparring, some bag work, mitt work, and then I like to sprinkle in throughout the week, hitting the ice, doing some mitt work on the ice. If I can get a sparring partner, sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. I'll spar on the ice.
Nice. Because it's a different mindset when you're actually on the ring than the actual ring. Because a lot of people could just step in the ring and fight, but it's a whole nother level when you're on, say, rollerbladings or ice. Like,
Yeah.
when you tell
You don't have a
somebody that,
solid foundation.
Yeah, it's different, man. It's definitely different.
It's crazy.
It's a different mindset. It's here's the thing. I'll give you a little insight on my next fight. I'm fighting a buddy of mine, and it's gonna be a banger. Me and him get along real well. It's gonna be a banger. We're gonna put it on a show for y'all. But it's the funny part is people don't get to see this part of the hockey community. A lot of people see fighters and all this shit, and everybody's bitching and moaning, and you see maybe 1 or 2 guys out of 100 fights that get along before they go in there. To be honest with you, man, everybody in the hockey community is chill with each other before the fights. My last fight with Tippin, I was sitting there in the back and we were cracking jokes, talking shit, having a good time. And then we went out there and beat the shit out of each other for 3 rounds. So, that's the hockey community, man. Very tight knit, a lot of respect.
Nice. It's not like what you see on basically on TV. You talk a lot of stuff, but sometimes it's not even real beef. It's just for publicity and see what
Hockey players, man, I'll tell you right now, hockey players, besides combat sports, I would say, in my opinion, hockey is the last true man sport. It's the last man sport. You look at football, you got people crying when they get hit. You look at baseball, they all talk a bunch of shit, and then when they go to meet up and fight, they're throwing a bunch of pillows. They're not doing shit.
Yeah.
The NBA, they all talk a lot of shit, but nothing ever happens. NHL, hockey's the last man sport. We'll go out there, we hit hard, we skate fast, we get in a fight, we go in the locker room, we have a beer. That's it.
Yeah. I like hockey because it's different it's unique compared to other sports. Like, not a lot of people actually could sit there and skate. It just takes a lot of guts, especially in your field. You're fighting. I don't see I feel like it's like 5% of the people actually will do it compared to traditional boxing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So it's like
Yeah.
more tougher to get into than a traditional amateur fight. I can see it.
Oh, 100%.
It takes a lot of skills. Have you
I
tried?
imagine
Huh?
I imagine you got a real tough dog.
Yeah. Hey, I don't think I could do this type of sport. But you got any more questions, Crash Love?
Are you so who do you know who your next opponent is?
Oh yeah, 100%. It's a very good friend of mine.
Would you like to shout him out for the
I can't say nothing just yet. They haven't released the full card yet. But all I will say is I can guarantee you guys it will be a good fight. It'll be a banger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell us who is Dozer outside of the community of Ice Wars or Bare Knuckle.
I got 4 kids, 1 on the way. I'm a family man. I own a construction company.
Nice.
It's really it, man. I'm just laid back, chill, no bullshit kind of guy.
Living the American dream.
100%.
Congratulations on the child, by the way.
No, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. What goes through your mind when you first step into the ice ring?
We're fucking here, like it's just awesome. It's a good feeling. You get in there, you're just like, that's what we put all the work in for. I just tell myself to have fun, man.
What can you tell your 10 years ago self if you know the mentality and what you know now, and what can you tell, like something you could say in the past?
Just train hard and have fun fighting, because here's the thing, I love it. Whoever fights, you gotta love it. And I think a lot of fighters forget to have fun with it, because
most definitely
people take it a little too serious. I want to go in there and take that motherfucker's head off. He wants to take my head off. It don't mean we got to be talking shit. Doesn't mean we have to sit there and have bad blood. You can still do all that shit with being a good dude.
Right.
Nice. When did you actually start getting to the ice ring, or have you tried any other leagues yet before?
I've been training on and off for like about 5 years now after I got out of the Marines, on and off. I did a couple MMA bouts, boxing. I'm still doing the boxing now because obviously I want to make that transition over to the BKFC. So that's something that's in the books here soon. But yeah, that's about it. I played hockey my whole life.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you. Salute you. Thank you for serving the country.
All right.
Appreciate it, brother.
All right. Tell us about you say the Marines. How was that? Because I see a lot of people want to do that, but they never take initiative.
It was a good time, man. I tell people this is better than college. I'll tell you that. It set me up better. It set me up better in life. It sucked, but it set me up better in life.
Yeah. Did you do any big wars during the time, or
no?
Questions, Crash Love?
You already. Where are you from? We never asked you that.
From Chicago.
Chicago. Okay. What's it like there? And this is way off the wall, but what is it like there? I've never been there.
Cold in the winter, hot in the summer.
Yeah, I was raised there on the south side.
Sure, I'm from Tulsa, so I'm
Yeah, it's a whole different atmosphere. What part of Chicago? West side, north side?
West side, Melrose Park.
The suburbs area.
Yeah.
You said you had a construction company. What kind of construction do you do?
We do concrete and GC work.
Nice.
So I pour foundations and stuff like that.
That's a tough
Would you like to shout out your company?
Yeah, Dozer Concrete.
All right. Y'all heard it from the man.
Nice, man. Where do you see yourself in like 10 years doing bare knuckle? Do you think you can go full time or just doing what you're doing now?
I see myself holding a belt.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who are you
Okay.
coming after?
What's that?
Who are you coming after for that belt? Because there's
Whoever has it, man. I'm going through the cruiserweight division when I go make the transfer. So whoever's got it.
I think that's Esteban Rodriguez.
So that's funny. Esteban Rodriguez and me are pretty good buddies. We train, we do a bunch of stuff. Good guy, very good guy.
Yes. We actually had him on the show. And speaking of Mohawk, this was inspired by him. That was his thumbnail that we did on YouTube, and I printed
No
out
shit.
on campus. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he couldn't find a better fighter, man. He's an awesome guy.
Yeah, he just knocked out it's the second
Yep.
in history.
Second fastest, man. The funny part about that is he was in the gym with me working with that combination. He knocked him out with that switch step.
And then we have the Justin Watson on here also, the one that
no
was
shit.
the first one. Yeah, we had a lot of good people.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Mort Goldsmith, we already had him on here. He was the Hall of Famer. I don't know if you heard who. Yeah, I think it's called Young Mutt or something.
Young Mutt.
Yeah, we had a lot of your friends on here. I hope we have.
That's awesome, man.
It's a great experience having you guys. I want to say one of the best that we ever had on here. And also you joined the family also.
Awesome. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. I want to say, have you tried to seek yourself into hockey, actually into that type of sport?
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. Like, I'll be 30. So the funny part, I'm fighting 2 days before my birthday, so I'll be 30 on October 12th. All these young guys playing pro hockey. The truth is, my prime's gone when it comes to hockey. That's past.
Yeah.
I played for the Chicago Shamrocks. But it's nothing. It ain't no big pro.
I think that's the minor league. I heard of them.
That's low. Yeah, it's down. It's like senior A, GLHL.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So you're born in 95.
95.
Yeah. I was born in 94. So I was thinking you're older than me. But you're 1 year younger than me.
I just look old, man.
It's that beard.
Beard.
If we shave it off, I bet you we look 10 times younger.
I don't want to see what's under it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a game we always save. We hit you out of the park. It's a game we always play that we ask you 10 questions.
Okay.
It's off your head, and you got 30 seconds.
Okay.
You think you could do it?
We'll see.
You want to think of a topic? Like,
what do you mean?
How we did a couple. Oh no, Crash Love. You got anything? What comes to your mind? A topic you think of?
Music.
We just asked you what's your favorite such and such.
All right, let's do music.
Okay. Let me see. Your top 10 favorite artists. Let me get the clock.
Man, I suck at that shit, man. That's a hard one. I listen for everything from rap to country to old school country, new country. I listen to rock. I mean, that ain't fair.
Okay. Hey, our slogan, we bring out the punch in you. Okay, how about this? Top 10 favorite movies.
Shit. All right.
Okay. You got 30 seconds. Let me get out the timer. Starting now.
Bronx Tale, Goonies, Saving Private Ryan,
Okay.
Black Hawk Down, Stand By Me. Let's see.
Oh, we seeing some.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
Uh-huh.
Stand By Me. What else? That's hard to put them in order.
There we go.
Shit, that's
I think
hard.
It up, man.
That's hard to put them in order, man.
Hey, we brought the punch out of you. It keeps people
on their
going.
toes.
Yeah.
I like it. That's awesome.
We like to have fun on this show.
I like it, man.
We not like just any other show. This and that. We just like our slogan. We bring out the punch in you.
That's
So, yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah, this is it for the show. Thank you for joining us, Dozer.
Appreciate it, bro.
hope to see your fight. Tell us when your fight is.
It's October 10th. It'll be at the Florida. It'll be in Florida at the Florida Panthers Arena. So just like to give a shout out real quick to two of my sponsors, HKA USA. They do all my gloves, wraps, my T-shirts, and then BTE Hockey out here for getting me trained up and ready for all these fights.
Hey, okay.
Tell everybody where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Anthony Dozer Mendoza.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you haven't followed us on Facebook, go follow the Dozer on every social media platform and check out his fight on October 10th, right?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, tune into the Bare Knuckle Ice Wars, and this is Sportify Show. And Dozer, you say you know what time it is.
What am I supposed to say?
You know what time it is. Literally, that's what it is.
Yeah,
What am I supposed to say?
It's basically you supposed to say you know what time it is.
Oh shit, my bad, dude.
You're good. But yeah, this is Sportify Show. You heard.